Hey you guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I am Let me know if the music is too loud. But anyways, I am here today. I am going to be building today. I feel like I haven't done Lego in such a long time. I seriously feel like that. What are you doing hoy? Hoy estoy aquí con mis Lego y voy a tratar de terminar el Blastoise. Welcome in, Amir. How are you today? I feel like I kind of caught people off guard right there. Sí hablo español y hablo español de vez en cuando y creo que mucha gente no sabe cuánto español sé porque hablo mucho inglés cuando voy live. And of course, like any Hispanic American that grew up here in the United States, I think with my Spanish brain y hablo con mi lengua en inglés. My English tongue. I always like saying that. But anyways, I am here today because I am building my Blastoise. I did the frame the last time I started building it, and so I'm going to try to see how far I could go. I technically have to get off at 5, so I have like 1 hour. So we're going to see how far I get in an hour, you guys. So, as you guys know, I usually get distracted. So, we're going to really see how this is going to work. But anyways, I'm taking out my big old Pokemon box of goodies. Welcome in, Lavender Duck. How are you today? I have over here, I think I made it pretty far, if you ask me, last time, because I do basically have the base mostly built up. But it looks like I stopped at bag number 36. So let me actually look to see where bag number 36 is. Hey Belle, can you do a sound check for me and let me know if the music is too loud, if you can hear the music at all? Just let me know in the chat. Let's see here. I'm trying to get to number 36 over here. Boop, 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 boop. I think I lost Belle. I lost Belle. Hola, hola, ¿cómo están todos? Hoy estamos aquí con Lego y estamos haciendo el de Pokémon. You only hear me? El de Pokémon y el de... Hold on. How about now? What do you hear now? Do you hear music? Y vamos a estar aquí sentaditos construyendo el Pokémon de Blastoise. Y vamos a tratar de hacer unas 5 bolsas hoy. A ver si hacemos Blastoise o solo va a ser la calavera de Blastoise. Vamos a ver qué pasa. I wonder how long I could keep that up without trading back and forth. I don't know. I don't have much faith in myself that I could like keep going just in Spanish. I used to work for a company where I used my Spanish a lot, and after that, you only hear me. Okay. Let's see. I guess I will. How about now? Can you hear? I see the bouncing around. So I think I can hear, I think music is kind of going on. Alrighty. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Ahí me deja saber, Belle, qué es lo que hoy es. Aquí estoy hoy con el Lego de Blastoise. Como pueden ver, ya hice el Lego de Ivysaur. And I really don't know how long I could keep it up with just Spanish, but we're gonna try to see. Pero de cualquier forma, estamos construyendo Lego hoy. Hoy solo tengo una hora, entonces vamos a ver qué tanto voy a poder hacer. Porque voy a tratar de hacer 5 bolsas. Ahorita estoy en el número 36. And van a ver que voy a tratar de hablar lo más que pueda en español hoy, pero no sé si voy a poder hacer todo el show en español hoy. De cualquier forma, ¿por qué no comenzamos ahorita? We got bag number 36. Número 36. But those of you that are joining me that love my little Spanish lessons, 36. 36. Anyways, we're gonna open up number 36. And este está un poco chiquito. Yo creo que va a estar bien. Vamos a ver qué tanto en español hablo durante este show. Pero voy a tratar lo más que pueda para tratar de mantenerlo en solo español. Quiero ver qué pasa. I want to see who calls me out. We're gonna see about that. I don't necessarily know si pueden oír la música, pero we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it and see. Hold on. Might actually do it this way instead. So anyways, ¿cómo andan todos hoy? Hoy es viernes. ¿Pueden creer eso? Yo no lo puedo creer. Llegué a viernes, you guys. And with that, we're going to start building. So for this next one, vamos a comenzar con un 4x2. 4x2 está aquí. Y parece que lo vamos a poner encima del que ya tenemos construido aquí que comenzamos. Pero voy a asegurarme que lo esté viendo bien. Porque esa es otra cosa que a veces comienzo a construir y tengo que comenzar de nuevo porque terminé poniendo algo donde no tenía que ir. Entonces hoy tenemos un poquito de música porque regularmente estoy jugando Dreamlight Valley y hoy decidí que tengo ganas de ver Blastoise construido, y entonces por eso estamos aquí con el Lego. De cualquier forma, a mí me encanta el Lego y por lo que pueden ver, Ivysaur ya está hecho. Entonces ahorita solo tengo que terminar el resto. Welcome in, Veronica. ¿Cómo están todos hoy? Hoy estoy hablando español en este live. Por los que no sabían, sí, yo sé cómo hablar español. Y sé más que lo que a veces divulgo. Alright. Y por una razón se me metió que hoy vamos a hacer el show en español. I blame Belle off of Twitch. Ella comenzó esto. Oh, that doesn't go there. Ese no va allí. Ok. Vamos a poner el tile de aquí. Y aquí vamos a poner uno que tiene un slant. Allí. Y después otro que tiene un slant por acá. A ver si lo encuentro. Porque regularmente esos a veces no los encuentro bien. Pero lo encontré. Y miren, bien hace así. Hace una línea. Una línea en ángulo. Ok. De allí vamos a hacer una pieza aquí separado. Vamos a comenzar con el 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Con el de 10 por 2. Y vamos a poner aquí uno de que es el 2 por 3. Uno. Y va a haber en medio. Debe que haber un 4 por 2 en cada lado. Por lo que ven. Y de aquí vamos a poner uno de que es 3 por 3. Con un stud. Y un stud que es un square. Bloop. Y aquí vamos, aquí vamos. Ok, de allí va a ser un 2 por 3, pero va a ir al lado así horizontal. Con un stud abajo y otro square. Otro square. A ver. Ahí vamos. Me, how? I think you just triggered it because you were like, how are you... What are you doing hoy? And then the whole fact that I saw hoy, I was like, okay, we're doing this in Spanish, y'all. Hoy vamos a hablar español aquí. And like I said, I don't know how long I could keep it up for. As you can see, I'm kind of like trading back and forth. Pero, you know, instructing Lego in Spanish. Entonces, aquí vamos otra vez. Ahorita vamos a agarrar uno que es un single 1 por 4 in el tan. This is my peak Spanglish, you guys. Because, what's up, girl? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces, Florida? ¿Cómo estás hoy? Siento que no te he visto en un largo tiempo. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces, muchacho? Welcome in, welcome in. Pero hoy tenemos Lego, ¿ok? Y por una razón se me metió que hoy voy a hablar mucho español aquí. Voy a tratar de hacer instrucciones de Lego en español. Y pones uno de 1 por 4 encima. ¿Ready? Click. Let's see how this goes. This is a click. Okay. My click even has an accent. All right. De allí, este va a ir abajo de lo que ya has construido. Así. 1 por 2. Welcome in, Gina. De allí vamos a agarrar estos que son como una pared con un slant, así un tile en cada lado. Vas a agarrar 5 de estos. 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. ¿Ok? Y de allí lo vas a poner aquí encima. Ahí va 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. 5, 5. Working. Ay, trabajas mucho. Like usual. What's up, Florida? Te están diciendo what's up en TikTok, en Twitch. Allá tenemos a gente en Twitch también. Shout out to all my lurkers around there. I love you. But anyways, hoy estamos haciendo instrucción de Lego en español. Vamos a ver qué tanto puedo mantenerlo así. Pero, ¿qué haces, Florida? Te estás preparando para unos viajes, ¿verdad? Ya se te está acabando las vacaciones. Alright, we're gonna grab este que es como un sitting J. No sé cómo llamarlo en español. So we're gonna try our best here. What's funny about this is that I seriously don't know how to use some of these like terminologies. Hasta las palabras que yo he hecho yo misma a poder a describir qué pieza estoy usando. Ahorita vamos a agarrar 1 por 4 y esto lo vas a cubrir aquí. Qué bonito, qué bonito. Welcome in, Chastity. How are you today? This is full peak Spanglish, you guys. I feel like I should have been standing for this. Hold on. Let me see if I'm going to mess up my lighting if I stand up. My feet are already falling asleep. Pero hoy vamos a tener peak. What is it that you're making today? Oh, so Pokemon. Hoy tengo a los Pokémon. Por lo que puedes ver, aquí tengo a Ivysaur. ¿Ok? Ivysaur ya lo terminé, pero este es la base para Blastoise. Blastoise. Do you know who Blastoise is? Blastoise. Do you know much about Pokemon? I actually don't know if you know much about Pokemon. But Blastoise es un Pokémon que es una evolución de de Squirtle. You know, I actually don't know what are the Spanish names for these Pokemon. That should have been something that I should have definitely checked out. Tengo que ver dónde puedo ver Pokémon en español. Si sabes dónde puedo ver Pokémon en español, me deben que dejar saber. Porque I've never watched it in Spanish. Even when I would visit Guatemala, I don't think I remember if it was in Spanish or English and then just dubbed. I mean, like subtitled. That's interesting. Interesting. Hola, hola, Bunny Mama. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Hola, Vanessa. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Hoy es viernes y por una razón se me metió que voy a hablar español. You're gonna see that I'm gonna be doing a lot of flip-flopping between Spanish and English. I have such energy right now. Hey, Yoya, I almost fell asleep. Right now? ¿Ahorita? ¿Ahorita te estabas durmiendo? ¿Por qué? Why were you falling asleep, girl? Alright, vas a agarrar el bridge. Okay, el bridge. Y ese bridge lo vamos a poner aquí en el número 2. 2 a 4. Y después el otro va a venir aquí y después también 2 a 4. Vas a cubrirlos con estos J-caps que hay por aquí. Hay uno en la, en la izquierda y el número 2 en la derecha. Ay, qué bonito, qué bonito. I wanted to learn Spanish in school, but my school basically said I was stupid to learn. No, my bunny mama, no. You know, I'm older right now, and I'm actually trying to learn how to speak French. And the reason why is because my husband's family is Haitian, and I plan on visiting France one day because I really want to go to Disney in Paris. My sister said that she wants to go and have like a big birthday bash at Disney in Paris. So I was like, you know what? I need to learn how to speak French. And I'm struggling. I no te voy a mentir, I'm struggling quite a bit. But I personally think that if you have the passion to learn, forget what people say. You're not stupid. Don't take that. Don't think to yourself that you are. You're awesome. You just put your mind to it. Honestly, yo uso Duolingo and I feel like that helps out a lot. Like I've been kind of like going back and forth between French and Creole. And I feel like if it were for the whole fact that I don't necessarily have somebody to like speak it to in front of me, it would be much more easier if I actually had somebody to speak it to in front of me. Because other than that, I kind of like forget some of the stuff that I learned. A few minutes ago, I was falling asleep because I was yard selling early this morning. Ooh, girl, what did you find? ¿Qué encontraste en las yard sales? Contá. Déjame saber qué encontraste. What are your deals? Do not get frozen treats from street vendors in Paris. Really? Ooh, have you been? Ooh, do tell. Why no street vendors? Frozen treats. Like ice cream and stuff? Yo, you got a story behind that one. Contá, contá, chica. Déjame saber por qué no debo comer esos treats. Alright, from here we got... Oh, no hicimos esta parte, pero acá atrás tienes que poner el bridge. Aquí hay bridge número 1 y vas a tener el slanty shoe acá abajo. Aquí va uno y el slanty shoe acá abajo. Slanty shoe. A friend of mine did, and she got food poisoning. Oh, what kind of treat was it? Do you know? Was it like supposed to be ice cream? Interesting. That is interesting. I used to sing Colors of the Wind in Spanish, I think. Really? That sounds amazing. You know, I think I've heard it in Spanish. I don't really get a chance to hear it much in Spanish. But, what's it called? I realized today, and it's funny because like Belle over on TikTok, on Twitch, getting you guys mixed up now. Belle over on Twitch all she had to say was, "What are you doing hoy?" And it just triggered. I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna be speaking a little bit of Spanish today. Hoy vamos a hablar en español y vamos a ver qué tanto puedo ir antes de que me confunde mucho yo." So we're doing Spanish and English full throttle today. So, anyways, imagine I'm like giving you guys instructions for Blastoise en español. Ready? Aquí vamos otra vez. Vamos de regreso. Ok, de aquí vas a agarrar uno que es el gris 3x1. Encima del 3x1 vas a poner un stud en el brown, en el café, y un tile en el gris más oscuro. Este va a ir aquí encima. 1x2. Aquí. De allí vas a agarrar este sitting chair. Este le llamo sitting side cap chair. Okay? I agree with you. You agree with me with what? As far as like not practicing my Spanish a lot? You know, I think that's the biggest thing. You have to like be in like you have to practice it. And I'll be honest with you, where I live, it's hard to like there's like Hispanic communities, but I don't go out much, you guys. No salgo mucho, entonces a veces no agarro la oportunidad de poder hablar con otra gente en español. I believe it was ice cream and crepes. Oh, okay. I could see why it would be like it would go bad. That sucks. Oh, I hope it wasn't at the beginning of her trip though. Ok, vas a agarrar este que está de verde. Este verde va a estar aquí encima del gris sitting side cap chair. Ok. De ahí vas a poner un stud encima de esto. Este va a ir aquí en este lugarcito que tienes aquí disponible con el sitting side cap afuera. De allí vas a agarrar otro sitting side cap. Ok. Otro sitting side cap. Este sitting side cap vas a ponerlo aquí cerquita para tener una filita completo. De allí vas a poner este que está cerca del tile y después vas a agarrar el double barrel. Double barrel. Lucky her it wasn't. Oh, that's good. I thought you were gonna tell me that it was gonna be a yes on that one. I got new Disney Donald Duck ornament. Ooh, for $4. Yo, that's a deal. Cause usually those are like $29.99. There's some cute ornaments at the Disney store right now that I'm like, oof, do I have money? And Pokemon Happy Meal from 2011 for free. Ooh, what were those? Pokemon. Man, 2011. That's a while back, girl. You made me feel like really old right now. It was on her honeymoon though. Oh no! That's the worst. Honestly, I could deal with having food poisoning and on a trip, but like when you are with hubby and then you get food poisoning, yo, I feel bad. I mean, no, not listening to what the other fools say. Oh yes, yes. You heard that? You heard that, Bunny Mama? Even Belle over on Twitch is telling you, don't hear those stupid people who called you stupid. Girl, you don't understand. I feel like some people just like say stupid stuff to stop everybody else from like doing amazing things in life. Thank goodness I'm allergic to dairy. I don't have to worry about eating ice cream and crepes. I'll take that challenge. I'll take that challenge. Not me necessarily, but I'll take that challenge for my husband. I would probably tell him, hey, I have somebody who can't eat dairy. You should definitely try to see if you can make dairy free crepes, which I think you can. Because buttermilk is dairy, right? So I'm pretty sure we could find a one. Some teachers just don't need to be teachers. Exactly. Especially right now. I get so sad knowing that there's a lot of teachers out there that maybe perhaps like, I respect teachers. Don't get that twisted. Okay? I respect teachers. I think they have one of the most toughest jobs in the world and they don't get paid enough for it. But because they don't get paid like paid enough for it, I feel like some people decide that, you know what, maybe perhaps I don't have to put much effort into it. So I kind of blame our payment, our wage system for that. I'll be honest. All right. De allí vas a agarrar el 4x1 y ese va a ir acá atrásito. ¿Ya viste? Qué bonito. I know I can nominate someone. You can nominate someone. What do you mean nominate someone? What did I say? Incoming. Ah, thanks, Vanessa. Muchas gracias, chica. I love it. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Told me to drop out. No, I hope you didn't pay attention to them, or at least that you went back. I don't know. People can be mean, and sometimes, a veces la gente que no debe que ser bien mean, the people who are not supposed to be mean, are the meanest in your life. Unfortunately, you guys. But anyways, continuing, I really hope that you didn't let that person's you know, chatter get into your head, which, you know, as an adult, you sometimes look back and you're like, maybe I should have not really paid attention to that person, and it might be too late, but you think it's too late, but it's never too late. Ok, vas a agarrar este shoe. Este shoe va a venir aquí, lo vas a cubrir. Ahí va un shoe y aquí va el second shoe. ¡Ey, zapatos! Un par de zapatos. I did graduate, luckily, and I was happy about it. Oh, congratulations! And yeah, even if it happened a while back, congratulations, because that takes a lot, especially after you have so many people, or even just one person, like, telling you, no, you're not going to do it. So, congratulations. You deserve it. You made it. You made it, and that you should be proud of. Alright, vas a agarrar el zapato chiquito. El zapato chiquito, aquí va uno en gris y aquí va el otro. Tienes el par de zapatos. But yeah, Belle, nominate who? I want to know who you want to nominate. Alright, from here pusiste zapatos número 1 y zapatos número 2. De allí vas a agarrar el verdecito. Va un verdecito aquí y después el otro verdecito aquí. Este yo creo que va a ser la base de Blastoise. Fíjense. Yo no sé. No estoy segura. I know I can nominate someone. Co-worker from Target for food challenge. Ooh, but wait, would you have them like be part of the people who are testing this? Like eating it or cooking? Now I need to know. Are they a cook or are they an eater? I nominate myself to eat. Even though that's kind of dangerous if you think about it, because I don't know if you should definitely be like saying, "Yeah, I'll be one of the people that eat," because that could go wrong. That could go wrong too. um I'm working for a call center of a bank. Ooh. You should definitely oh, for eating? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like half and half about volunteering for eating, because either you taste the great deliciousness of the food or you end up getting like really smacked in the face. Anyways, all right, Twitch, I do need to let you know that you have an ad incoming, and I'm going to take advantage to hydrate during that time, which I suggest you do too. Aquí estamos con español, los veo en un momento. You know, too bad you don't have the number of that teacher, because then I would be like, you know what, you should definitely call that teacher and tell them that they have a bank account that is overdrawn by like a lot of stuff. Be right back. All right, Vanessa. Overdrawn by so much. I feel like you would probably get in trouble for that, but is it worth it? I don't know. You tell me. All right, aquí tenemos el 2x1 que tiene el hoyito. Y ahí cerquita vas a poner el rotando. I don't know, el círculo. Este yo creo que también tiene hoyito. Yo creo que no puse el lado del hoyito. Where is my thing? I don't have it with me. I didn't prepare myself. Ay, Dios mío. Aquí vamos a poner el círculo con el 2x1 allí. Y vas a ver que tiene el hoyito que va a pasar durante en toda esa parte, por lo visto. Y por lo visto tienes que poner otro aquí que yo no puse, que es el rotator cuff. Lo único que yo creo que tenía que hacer el rotator cuff antes. Entonces vamos a poner el gris y después vamos a poner el gris oscuro del 2x1. Y este aquí va a ir con el gris con los shoes de atrás. Ok, ahí va. Bonito, bonito. Qué chulo. Qué chulo. De allí vamos a poner este azulito con la crucecita afuera y este va a ir aquí. Perfect. Alright, de allí vamos a poner este teléfono. Estos los llamo teléfonos yo. I call those telephones. Va a ir ahí encima del que tiene el hoyito atrás. Y de allí vas a poner este. ¿Este dónde va? Vamos a poner el 4x1 aquí encimita. Ok. Y este va a ir encima y cubriendo el 1x4 atrás. Así mero. Perfecto. Welcome back. Welcome back. Your live is not eligible for recommendations and restricted search rules because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. Yo! TikTok is doing its shit again. Let's see. Why? TikTok. Your live is not eligible for recommendations and restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. This is in line with our TikTok live section under our community guidelines. Yo, it's been a while, TikTok. I did not think the notice is unclear. I'm still not sure why I got restriction. My live does not contain content mentioned in the notice. TikTok should allow content like mine. I understand this decision, but restricted is too strict. Something else. Dude, my live does not contain the shit that you're talking about. I'm like, all right, you guys, you know what that means. That means that TikTok is soon gonna like be like, okay, bye, yo, yeah. I tell you, TikTok does not like people, whether it's gaming or Lego, apparently. Welcome back, Twitch. You just missed it. I just got my first violation in a month. I think it's like from TikTok. So if you're watching on TikTok, this is a reminder for you. This is what happens to me often on this channel. So if you're enjoying the content, just mosey on over to either Twitch or YouTube. You know that if I go dark on TikTok, you know where to find me. YOYAFINDS. Anyways, ¿seguimos? Yo creo que sí. I feel like yes. All right. So we got, and like I said, if I go dark, it's because I'm not paying attention. But that time it didn't even tell me to validate myself, verify myself, or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, here vamos a agarrar estos cuadritos y va a haber uno en cada lado de el que va encima. De allí vamos a agarrar el teléfono otra vez. Otro teléfono después de que pongas el sitting upside down side cap. Ok. Vas a poner uno en este lado de aquí y otro en el otro lado. Ok. Ahí vamos. Y de ahí va a ser a double barrel aquí en medio. Everybody in Yoya's chat on TT, the gamers, Legos, get tipsy. You're singing now. You're singing. Anyways, ustedes saben, I have issues with TT, and I don't know. I feel like since I did start with an agency, and ever since I got that agency, I haven't really seen much problems. This is the first time that they reach out to me like that. So whoever was scrolling and decided that I was basically I had pre-recorded content, boo on you. Anyways, aquí estamos en vivo. This is live shit. You want me to cuss? I will. Anyways, de allí, and for those of you that just joining right now, I am actually working on Blastoise. Lo único es que I basically something triggered in my brain today that I don't use Spanish enough. I don't get a chance to like really talk Spanish to people. So if you want a Spanish lesson, I am here for it today. Ok, de aquí vamos a trabajar en este lado de aquí. Vamos a comenzar con el double barrel. Del double barrel vas a poner un stud aquí encimita. Y de allí va a ser el J-cap. El J-cap aquí encima. Ah, qué bonito. Ok. De allí va a ser el sitting, el J-cap que está un poquito más grande. Y lo vas a mantener así de este lado. Aquí abajito vas a poner el shoe, el J-shoe. Eso así es como le llamo yo. I call it a J-shoe. What are the bad words in Spanish? You're taking the Spanish lesson a little too far, Vanessa. A ver, miércoles, Wednesday, okay? Double meaning, y'all, double meaning. I'm not. You're not taking the Spanish lesson until too serious? That is funny. Miércoles is Wednesday. Okay? Alright. De ahí vas a agarrar este que construiste y lo vas a poner aquí. Aunque yo creo que I messed up. Why isn't it clicking? What did I do wrong? It's a little off. I don't know why it's a little off. I don't know why it's off. Ay, Dios mío, se está quebrando. I was curious. Oh, like legit? You were curious? You've never heard the Spanish cuss words before? Like Spanish bad words? Well, tienes miércoles, which is also Wednesday. So we get away with it. Miércoles is basically your S word, I think. Like, yeah, pretty much. Why is this off? I don't know why I'm struggling with this. Hold on. Let me see if I do it this way. If that's going to change something. All right. What goes after that? Would basically be this part right here. I don't know why that's not landing all the way at the bottom. Why is it not landing? Oh, I think it's because I have to use a different one. I thought it was that one. That shows that it's supposed to be that one. What is that? That is... Okay, with the square on top. And that one. I don't know why. Okay. Le voy a hacer un Mickey Mouse para que quepa. I never got a chance to learn a foreign language. Sadly, I can sing. So you basically learned how to sing in a foreign language because you were listening to it, right? So does that mean that you don't quite understand what you're singing? We're going to put this one over here because that is not working how it's supposed to be. I feel like it's going to mess me up. I don't know how that makes sense. It worked on the other side. Sorry, you guys. This is... Oh, okay, hold on. Is it double on that side? I think that's what happened. Yep, that's what happened. I figured out what I did wrong. Let's see. Can I just fix it? But anyways, um, in a foreign language to listen to and repeat. I never got a chance to learn a foreign language. Sadly, I can sing in a foreign language if I listen to it on repeat. Okay, pretty much unless it's a Disney movie that I've heard. Okay. So, do you kind of like listen to the songs? Okay. So this one is going to come here. I messed up. So now I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I have this one. Then it's going to be sitting side cap with the green piece. Then it's going to be this one right here. Okay. Yeah, why is that telling me that that's not the way it's supposed to be? Or maybe I did miss. Like, I don't know. No sé qué pasó. But that's supposedly how it says that it's supposed to work. There we go. Okay. That's even. And now I should be able to put this one over here. And now it should work. I don't know what I did. Even though I took it apart and put it back together, I don't necessarily remember what I did. I don't know. Um, yes, I listened to it in English and then first tried to the foreign language. Ooh. And that's tough. I'll be honest with you because sometimes it's harder to get the context of whether you're using the right words or not. Because especially when it comes to Spanish, sometimes we have a word that means like several different things because it's regionalized. So if you use that word in Spain, that means one thing. If you use it in like Central America, that means another thing. If you use it in Mexico, it could be another thing. And then lock check done. Headed back to the office. Check in with trainee. Ooh, perfect. Say hi. Let them know we said hi. Um, so sometimes that also kind of like messes you up, especially when you're learning. Um, in my high school, it was required state California was required. I don't know if it was like that across the board, but we were required to do at least 2 years of foreign language in high school. And I was in a very low budget district that they focused all of the cool like all, I don't want to say cool languages. To me it was cool language because of the whole fact that it was not Spanish, and Spanish I learned it at home. But anyways, so don't take my words out of context, you guys. But like I I only had the option to do Spanish because of the whole fact that we they opted to give the budget for different languages to other schools in the district. So our school didn't get a chance to have other languages. They like took that away slowly. When my sister went to that high school, she still had an option to like learn French. I only had the option to do Spanish. So I seriously took my 2 years of Spanish ahead of time, and then I did AP Spanish. And the only reason why I didn't get the credit, like the college credit for AP Spanish, was because I was a bad test taker, you guys. I would fall asleep during test. It was that bad, like standardized test. And it was funny because in language arts, I love to read, okay? You would think that I would have tested highly when it came to reading, but I didn't because I would be so bored in this quiet room with nothing around and just me and that paper. That the same thing happened with Spanish, that all the other parts I basically did good except for that one part. Like I was singing Sailor Moon, then I would try to sing Sailor Moon in Japanese. Ooh, did you nail it? That sounds amazing. I'd fall asleep in every classroom. Dude, my first geometry class, so my geometry class, not my first geometry class. My geometry class, I was sitting in the front, okay? I was sitting in the front and my teacher had the most biggest monotone ever. I would fall asleep actively in his class. But he never said anything to me, really. I don't know whether maybe it was while I was asleep or something. But I never got in trouble because I would still ace those tests and I would still ace the homework. So it was kind of like, you're boring me, but I understand what I'm like about to like ingest and knowledge here. So he never said anything. But that just goes to show you when my senioritis started. Alright, y vamos a agarrar este pedacito de aquí y este lo vamos a poner aquí. Parece que sí, este es como una roca que construimos aquí. Y va a ser encima. No, va a ser encimita aquí. En las piececitas aquí. Entonces va a estar en medio de todas las rocas. Ahí estamos. Perfecto. Terminamos número 36, you guys. 36 is checked off. Ding. Like, even my personality in Spanish is different, I feel. All right, number 37. 37. 37. I seriously feel like I'm doing my Spanish lessons with my kids. 37. 38. For some reason, my kids don't like the number 30, like 6, ending in 6. So they'll skip 6, they'll skip 30, they'll skip 16, 26, 36. And that's both in Spanish and English. It's kind of funny to me. Alright, de aquí vamos a agarrar el que es 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 por 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 por 8. Este 6 por 8, I can count in Spanish to 10. That is it. I think that's me in French. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. So I could only count to 7 in French. Alright, este vas a usar para cubrir lo de el hoyo que tienes acá arriba. Okay? And that's the thing too, that like my Spanish is very regionalized because I grew up around Mexicans and then my parents are Guatemalan. So I got to learn from both angles there. Ok, vamos a agarrar otro que es 6 por 8. Este de aquí, ok. Aquí vas a hacer como una montañita de rocas. A mountain of rocks, you guys. A mountain of rocks. Ok. Vamos a comenzar con este que está por aquí. No, miento porque no lo veo. I don't see it. Ok, there it is. Este va a ir primero acá arriba. No, that's the wrong one too. There's another side. Este es el que necesitas. Este va a ir acá arriba. Acá arriba. De aquí vamos a agarrar este que está de ángulo en la izquierda. Right? Derecha. En la derecha. See? I still have to do this too. So like, you know, left from right? Right? No, it's left from right. Because you do the L and then it's like when you read it, it's L for left. In English, you make a D, right? So you have D, que es derecha, izquierda. Derecha, izquierda. Left, right. So if I taught you anything today, Vanessa, I hope that sticks with you. Make a D, okay? This is your derecha, which is right in Spanish, and then izquierda, which is starts with an I. Izquierda in Spanish. I don't even know where I was going with that. All right. Los angulitos. Después vas a agarrar uno que tiene a la derecha. No, sí, ángulo a la derecha. Este va a ir acá arribita. De allí vas a hacer un poco de tiling aquí. Eso es lo que estás haciendo. Ese no es el lado que necesito. Aquí está el lado que necesito. Este va a ir aquí. Vas a dejar uno y uno. Este va aquí cerca del ángulo. De ahí va otra encima de eso. Y va a ser flush. It's gonna be flush. De ahí necesitas una más. One more. Here we go. Este va acá arriba. Mira tu beautiful tiling. Your beautiful tiling is right here. Qué bonito. De allí hay una pirámide que vas a usar. ¿Qué es este? Este va a ir aquí. ¿Dónde? I think it's going to be over here. I can't quite tell exactly. Este va a estar off of the ledge. Pero vas a poner este acá. Y de aquí vas a agarrar esta pirámide. This pyramid. And that one's going to go right here. Perfecto. Agarrar el J-cap, el grande, y ese va a ir aquí encimita. Did you hear that MySpace is coming back, but you can take it with a grain of salt? You could take it with a grain of salt? What do you mean? I heard that it's coming back, but what do you mean by the second part? T-I-T, tit. Take it with a grain of salt. Does that mean that you don't believe that it's coming back? I don't know. I personally wouldn't be shocked if they did. If they did bring back TikTok. I mean, not TikTok. MySpace. It's like one of those things where it's like, yo, bitch, I'm one of the originals. I don't necessarily think that is it the original? I don't know. I don't remember. But it is the first one, the first social media I used. But I wouldn't be shocked if it does come back. And, you know, for a while, I think right now it was still working, but it's one of the top places that, at least 5 years ago, I don't know how it is right now, it's one of the top places that you could be on as an artist, and you could still, like, make it pretty far as an artist there. It's kind of insane. Alright. Aquí vas a agarrar este como half pizza. Este half pizza. De allí vas a poner este rounded one. There's gonna be two, so you need the side that is the right side. Y ahí vamos. Qué bonito. Ok, y parece que solo voy a hacer 2 bolsas hoy, you guys. Solo voy a hacer 2 bolsas. I don't know if it was my first social platform. I think it was my first social platform. And dude, it was like bedazzled. Okay, I would change my background, like my profile. I would change the layout like every single week. I always found new ones that I wanted to use. And my sister always cracks up because she's like, yeah, we couldn't load your page because freaking Evanescence would be blasting afterwards. It would take a while for it to load. I don't know if it is coming back. I hope it kind of gives me a little bit of like what it used to be, because I enjoyed my time on MySpace. If it weren't for the whole fact that I don't really have access to that same email address that I used before, I probably would still try to see if I could log on. The simpler days. Pared y la pared aquí. De aquí vamos a usar este underbelly. Este underbelly belly slant. Ok. Este va acá. No, va aquí. ¿Por qué vas a poner otro? Where is that one gonna go? Aquí. Oh. Is that on top of it? I think that's on top. Ok, de aquí vas a poner dos de estos studs. A un stud aquí y el otro stud en el último de este lado. Y este double stud que va aquí encimita. It was my social platform. It was one. Same here. Did you go crazy over your top 8 people? I got to the point that I was like, yo, there's only top 4 people. Make you cringe. I didn't care. The simpler days before Facebook and TT came up. I know. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if it's true that it's coming back, if I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised because I feel that if it does come back, it's going to be with that idea of the simpler days, or at least I would hope it would come back with the idea of the simpler days. And like it's going to like basically destroy what you think the algorithm wants. Cause like I really don't know whether you really depended on an algorithm or not when it came to MySpace back in the day. I don't think so. Like you would hear about people and then go follow them and stuff. It's funny. It's funny that you bring that up because I was actually thinking of Tila Tequila the other day because I was there's a podcaster I listened to and she made a whole thing about Tila Tequila. And I was like, yo, back in MySpace days, I'm sad to say this little gladly do not use FB or TT. Laugh out loud. You know, like I said, FB, I sometimes go on there. But like I have a link to everything else. And even though I personally thought that my TT would be kind of like an extension of Facebook, I don't know. I started creating content on here about a year ago, and I don't know. I just really like the community that I have like come across. But I don't know. I'm tired of fighting TT. If I'm honest with you, that's why I feel like I'm really enjoying the other two because I just get on and like whatever happens happens. That's it. But like TT makes you stress out about like everything on the platform, really. And it's funny because if you're not making money off a TT shop, like they don't really care. Like I joined an agency just so I could get the stream key so that I could just navigate everything through one spot. And even that, even through an agency, they like make a big deal about it. Unfortunately. Pobrecitos. And who knows? For all I know, they're watching me right now and they're like, she doesn't deserve a stream key. All right. We made it. We made it through that little piece. All right. Then aquí vas a agarrar el círculo, ¿ok? Y vas a agarrar este que es una crucecita y el rotator cuff. Y va a ir encima de aquí. Y este lo vas a poner aquí en este 4. Vas a cubrir, right? Vas a cubrir un poco de la tan ahí encimita, ¿ok? De ahí vas a agarrar un 2x3 y ese 2x3 va a ir aquí con un double barrel acá abajo. What are you building? I love how you just decided to ask. I'm still building Blastoise, believe it or not. After that one day that I was live building Blastoise, I haven't sat down to build Blastoise. So I was like, I'm just gonna go live and do Blastoise. If I go live with Dreamlight Valley right now, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna forget about my kids. No, I'm joking. I probably wouldn't. It's just that a little bit of a time for Dreamlight Valley, I wouldn't even know where to start. Like I would be like, oh goodness, like I need to do this, I need to do that. So therefore just save myself the headache. I don't go live when I know that I have to like get up and go. So I'm building Blastoise. The only thing though is that I think, oh, it's that one. Eventually I'm going to finish it. I think I'm going to finish it when I come back though. I don't think I'll finish it before I leave. I don't know if I'll be going live later this weekend or not. I haven't sat down to build my Legos yet. Girl, what you waiting for? That Eevee is like ready to go. It's waiting for you to just look at it and be like, you look so cute. That Eevee is waiting for you, girl. Alright, from there, a ver, ¿dónde estamos? We're gonna get a double barrel. Vas a agarrar un double barrel. Ese double barrel vas a agarrar el double stud. Y el double stud va a ir cerca del double barrel. Y de allí vas a agarrar un 4 por... No, un 5 por 1. Ese va a ir aquí encimita. Lo único que a mí se me olvidó de poner esta parte aquí. Entonces vas a agarrar dos partes de la pared. 1 y 2. Con este encimita. Y lo vas a loquear. Lo vas a loquear. Alright, Twitch, you're going to be getting ads in about a minute or so. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for just tuning in and watching those ads and supporting our channel today. We are here with Lego today, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure how much longer I'll be on. I am going to finish this bag, and then from there, I might go on later tonight. I haven't decided yet, so I'll keep you posted. But during this ad break, just make sure to grab some water, grab a snack. Yeah, exactly. Don't you guys love my cup? It has Mulan on it. Can you tell that I have like my favorite stuff? Alright, from here, ¿dónde estamos? Vas a agarrar el 2x4, que es, no, 2x2, que es el cuadrito. Y este va a ir aquí encima del círculo. Y después vas a agarrar el tall 2x4 encima de eso. Aquí vamos, aquí vamos. Alright, Twitch, I'll see you soon after these ads. I don't know where my mouse is to really check to see how much time you got. Alright. Also, I'm not very talkative when building Legos. You're not? See, I think it depends. Honestly, for the most part, I kind of switch off and on. And I think, like, especially when I'm not on camera, like, if I'm building and I know that the camera's on, whether it's on my face or not, I tend to just gravitate towards talking, which is not a bad thing. And I don't know, I feel that usually I try to come up with questions of like what I'm building and just like talk it through. But I don't think it's a bad thing that you don't talk while you're doing Lego. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. If you feel like it's a bad thing, why do you think it's a bad thing? From here, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Un 6 por 1. Este va a ir aquí en medio. I was about to put it on the other side. Vas a agarrar un double barrel. Va 1 y 2. Double barrel. De allí vamos a construir este que está aquí. Vas a agarrar el 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 por 1. 4 encima. 4 por 1. Y de allí vas a poner estos que están así como side. Y va 1. Van a ir 2. Va 1 y 2. De allí vamos a poner la pared. Y va a ser 1. Cuenten conmigo. Count with me. 1, 2, 3 y 4. Número 4. Perfecto. Look at that. Y de allí vas a poner un double stud acá encimita. Y este va a ir aquí como una L. Ahí. Perfecto. Y ahí vamos a agarrar este que es 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 por 2. Con un 6 por 1. Este va aquí encimita. De allí vas a agarrar un shoe. No, un double barrel. Double barrel. Double barrel. Vas a ponerlo aquí next to it. De ahí vas a tener the underbelly 1 y underbelly 2. Perfecto. Con un tile cap. De que es el que es 6 por 2. Right over. Welcome back, Twitch. Thank you again for hanging in there. I hope you guys got something to drink. When I'm building my Lego, I have to recount over and over. Sometimes I put the wrong pieces in the wrong places, and sometimes I do cuss. I don't know. I can tell you, I personally don't cuss. One, because usually it's not part of my nature to. That's one. Aside from that, hold on. Aside from that, like I just go back and I fix it. If I'm being honest with you. Especially because when I catch myself, I'm just too far gone. It's like, oh, well, I guess I have to go all the way back now. All right. Here, double barrel, double barrel. This one is going to go where? It's going to go on top of this one? It looks like it is. Right here? Yeah, right here. Yo, this is intricate. And it's starting to come apart. Yo, look at this. It's going to be like all-sided. I wonder where it's going to go. Might be on the top, actually. Oh! This is what I did for Ivysaur. This is where his feet are going to go. So, yeah, that makes sense. It's going to be like this. Alright. De aquí vamos a agarrar. You are still here. I thought it went to ads because you had signed off. No, I'm still here. I'm almost done with this bag, though. I do have to head out. I don't know if I'm going to go live today. So I do recommend that if you want to stay tuned and see. I think if I do go live, I'm going to try to finish this Blastoise, honestly. And if I go live, it's going to be later in the night. But I'm definitely like in super hype mode because I'm starting to pack for D23. So I just need to like chillax because otherwise I'm not going to be able to sleep. I already had problems with that anyway. Oh wait, the cuss part is in reverse for Dreamlight Valley. Wait, what parts do you cuss at? At the whole fact that like something won't stay? Like you're trying to put something in a particular spot and like your mouse keeps moving, so therefore you can't put it in the right spot where you want it? That happens to me all the time. I think that's why I don't decorate. I'm like, this is too stressful for me. Alright, we're gonna finish this part up. De aquí vas a poner... I guess that was going to be free. Vas a agarrar este que es un alto. Uno alto. Y este va a ir aquí encimita. Aquí en esta parte que tienes libre. De ahí vas a agarrar un 2x4. El 2x4 va a ir aquí encimita de el double barrels que tienes. Con un stud viniendo aquí encimita en el número 2. De ahí vas a agarrar el slant. Y el slant, este va a ir aquí en este lugarcito que tienes libre. Ahí vamos. Are you still with your trainee, Bill? I love how I'm with you at work. I don't know if people hear me while you're at work. I find that kind of funny. All right. De ahí vas a agarrar este slant de aquí y este va a ir aquí encimita. En esta partecita que tienes aquí libre. Perfecto. Ok, de aquí vas a terminar y poner un J-cap encimita a cubrir esta parte de aquí con este otro J-cap viniendo aquí con un stud aquí encimita. Y de allí este va a ir de este lado de aquí. La pregunta es ¿cómo? Okay, you're going to turn this around. That's what's going to happen. Y de allí esta parte va aquí. This is how you're going to put it. And I'm assuming you're going to slide it That's a tight corner. Did this not sit where it was supposed to sit? I feel like it didn't sit where it was supposed to sit. No, it did. Why is this one so tough? Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfecto. Ok. Y haremos un poco más de la base. Yo creo que ya terminamos con la base, mucha. Ya mero terminamos con la base. Or when no, within an accident saving when I'm building my dream snap. LOL. And my previous snap is still there. Oh. Or when I'm in a hurry and I submit my dream snap. I don't necessarily know how that would be. I'm always in a hurry when I like submit my dream snap because I'm like, well, this is as good as it's gonna get. If you guys join me for Dreamlight Valley, you guys know that I don't go crazy like uh decorating. Decorating is not my thing. I hoard on that game. All right, let's see here. I think that's basically it. Yeah, okay. For a moment I thought I didn't have a piece that I was like, where is that? All right, perfecto. Y ese fue bolsa número 36. Entonces, hoy hicimos dos bolsas. Okay, we did two bags today. If I do log on later today, I'm definitely going to be logging on with maybe Lego. Who knows? Maybe I start off with Lego and then I finish off with Dreamlight Valley. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining me for this super fast session. I have to go get my kids. And I just had this burst of energy that I was like, I need to do something. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and try to get this base done. But based off of what I can see, this is bag number 38, and we're kind of getting into Blastoise itself. So I think we're finally done with the actual, like, the actual base. Because, I don't know, he looks like he's going to be on 2 legs. It looks like he's going to be on 2 legs. All right. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And if you want to see if I go live again later today, I always suggest just hit that follow button and turn on notifications, because then you could also catch me when I'm not scheduled. Other than that, I usually go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and then sometimes on Sundays for platformers. But outside of that, definitely I just pick random moments to go live, really. Let's see. Like last week, it kept saying to me, can't submit Snap into Dream Snap due to Touch of Magic. Oh, I keep forgetting that Daisy's shop is Touch of Magic. Are you trying to build inside, or is it in your background and it counts it as Touch of Magic? That's interesting. I've actually never thought to shoot and like take a picture in front of Daisy's shop. That's interesting. All right, you guys. But like I said, I truly appreciate you. Thanks for joining me today, and I shall see you soon. Okay? I had to take my snap at least 5 times. Whoa, that would drive me crazy. Now I get why you would be frustrated when you're in a rush. That would make sense. That would really make sense. But I truly had a lot of fun today. Definitely catch you in the next one. And stay tuned to see when I go live next. Adios. Bye. All right, TikTok.